Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I will be solving the statistics question paper for the year 2026 exam. The first main of the question paper is section A. So there is a MCQ question. The question number 1. The birth occurring to women of childbearing age is called. So there is a fertility, survival ratio, mortality, fecundity. So fertility, number of birth occurring to women childbearing age group, mortality, number of death occurring in a human population, fecundity, capacity of women to bear children, survival ratio, that is the probability that the person of age X survive the age X plus 1 year. So best answer is fertility. The birth occurring to women childbearing age is called fertility. Many people are confusing here. So many people are wrong answer the mark, that is a fecundity. I'm so sorry. The answer is fertility. The second question, the price of item decreases by 10% in 2024 as compared to 2020. The index number for the year 2024 is, note that decreases 10%. So nothing but the answer should be 100 only. The answer should be right. So 10% in 2024 as compared to 2020. The index number for the year 2024 is, answer is 90. The answer is 90. The parameter of t distribution n is equal to 0, n is equal to 10, sorry. Then the mean is, the parameter of t distribution n is equal to 10, then the mean is 0. Answer, mean is 0. Yes, because the mean of t distribution is 0. Now question number 4. The question number 4 and 5. The standard error of sample proportion. Look at that, sample proportion. This is the third test. The answer is PQ by N, P by N, the root of PQ by N and Q by N. The answer is, so root of PQ by N. The formula, small p minus capital P naught divided by square root of PQ divided by N. Root of PQ divided by N. The answer is, the standard error of sample proportion is root of PQ by N. So fourth question answer. A game is said to be fair if the value of the game is 0. So when V is equal to 0, the value of game is 0. The V is not equal to 0, value of game is not fair. But the game is said to be fair, the value of game is equal to 0. Yes, this is the MCQ question. Similarly, fill in the blank by choosing appropriate answer given in the bracket. Okay. The first question, the value of the index number for the base year is 100. Dash is the distribution, variance and standard deviations are equal. So standard normal. A statistical constant of the population is called parameter. An item having one or more defect is called defectives. So the equipment is replaced at the end for the end of a year for which the annual average cost is minimum. This question also many people are confusing. The people are written as maximum. So this is the wrong answer. Be careful. The answer is minimum. How? Look at the total annual average cost. Obviously, we are, the end of the minimum year, we are going to replace it. So the question is, the equipment is replaced at the end of the year for which the annual average cost is minimum. So this is important. Annual cost is minimum. Now, to match the following. The match the following is very easy. That is section A. Yes. So this is match the following. Okay, NRR per woman. So NRR per woman, population is increased. Population is increased. Base year weight. So that is Q naught. So which index number? So that is last year's price index number. Okay, the mean of T distribution. The mean of T distribution is 0. Single value proposed to an estimate. So point estimation. Physical stock of goods. So that is called inventory. Yes, that is called inventory. First one, NRR per woman. Population is increased. Base year weight. Last year's price index number, because Q naught, both numerator denominator should be there. And the mean of the distribution is 0. The single value proposed to an estimate point estimation, and physical stock of goods is nothing but inventory. So this is for match the following. Now section A. So 1 mark questions. The first question is, so what do you mean by fecundity? So fecundity nothing but capacity of woman to bear a children. So capacity of woman to bear children is called fecundity. So mention the causes of irregular variation of time series. So natural calamities. So natural calamities. What value of P? Binomial distribution symmetrical. P is equal to 0.5. So define level of significance. Maximum size of the test. Maximum size of the test is called size of the test. The maximum size of the test is called level of significance, denoted as alpha. The graphical method why feasible solution of linear programming problem lies in always first quadrant. So this is always first quadrant because both are positive. So it satisfies non-negative restrictions. It satisfies non-negative restrictions. It's nothing but both axes are, x-axis and y-axis are both are positive also, will give a mark. So define fecundity, capacity of women to bear children. Mention the causes of irregular variation. So natural calamity. So like, earthquake, tsunami, corona, etc. So for what value of P binomial distribution is symmetrical? So P is equal to 0.5. What do you mean by level of significance? The maximum size of the test is called level of significance. Graphical method, why feasible solution of linear programming problem lie in the first quadrant? Because it satisfies non-negative restriction. It means both the axes are positive, x-axis and y-axis are both the planes are positive only, so that it lies in the first quadrant only. So this is for section A completion for 20 mark. Now we'll go for section B. Okay, first question, it comes under time series. Everybody knows. So first question is write 4 stages of business cycle. The first one, prosperity. Second one, recession. Third one, depression. And fourth one, recovery. So these are the 4 stages of business cycle, or nothing but cyclical variation: prosperity, recession, depression, recovery. So question number 18, the first one. The variable x is always common difference. The variable x is always common difference. Okay. B, second answer. The independent variable, the variable independent is always common difference, and the value of x for which the value of y, the value of x for which the value of y is to be interpolated, must be one of the values of x. So this is the answer. Applying for binomial expansion method condition. The independent variable is always common difference. First column is always, there is a x column. There is a difference is same. Second one, the value of x for which the value of y is to be interpolated must be one of the values of x. Yes, so this is the second question answer. Condition for binomial expansion method. So similarly, the question number 19th one. Okay, simple question they ask for theoretical distribution. If P is equal to, so 0.5, Q also 0.5. There's Bernoulli distribution mean. Mean is equal to P. P is equal to 0.5. And variance, so PQ, that is 0.5 into 0.5. So variance of X is equal to, the answer is 0.25. Look at that, this is not 2-mark question, this is a 4-mark question. So let's see how the valuation scheme is discussed. We don't know, so we have to wait till 23rd. Okay, how they are distributing 1 mark. There is no formula. First of all, I think only answer directly 0.5 and 0.25 is the full mark. Okay, so this is 19th question. So Bernoulli distribution parameters are given to find mean and variance. Given P is equal to, so 0.5, 1 by 2, and Q also 0.5. Mean formula P 0.5. Variance PQ, so 0.5 into 0.5. The variance of X is equal to 0.25. Similarly, mention the 2 features of Poisson distribution. Okay. 2 features of Poisson distribution. The PMF of the Poisson distribution is, so P of X is equal to e to the power of minus lambda lambda to the power of x by x factorial, x follows 0, 1 to infinity. The first property. Second property, the mean is equal to lambda. So variance is equal to lambda standard deviation root lambda. So these are the two property. Even range also we can add it. So range is equal to range of Poisson distribution is, so x is equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. infinity. So third point, second point, and first point. Any 2 points we are able to write it. Okay, fine. So this is a PMF of Poisson distribution. Similarly, define type 1 error, type 2 error. So what is type 1 error? So type 1 error is first one, rejecting H naught. Rejecting H naught when H naught is true. Okay, type 2 error, accepting H naught when H naught is not true. This is type 1 error, type 2 error definition. What is type 1 error? Rejecting null hypothesis when H naught is true. And type 2 error, accepting H naught when H naught is actually false. So when H naught is not true. And question number 20 to impair t-test. So n is equal to the given phi. So d bar is equal to 3.4. And standard deviation, SD is equal to 2, not standard deviation. Find the test status. This is the tcal, third test. So d bar divided by SD by root n minus 1 follows n minus 1 degrees of freedom. That is equal to 3.4 divided by open bracket. So 2 divided by root 4 follows 5 minus 1 degrees of freedom. Therefore, the answer is 3.4 follows 4 degrees of freedom. So this is the test statistic formula. Tcal is equal to d bar divided by SD by root n minus 1 follows n minus 1 degrees of freedom. Therefore, 3.4 divided by 2 by root 5 minus 1 is 4. So here 2 get cancelled directly. 3.4 follows 4 degrees of freedom. Similarly, question number 23. The question number 23 mentioned 2 types of causes of variation in manufacturing process. This is the statistical quality control chapter. So here the first answer is chance causes of variation. Chance causes of variation. Second one, assignable causes. So we estimated this year, Pakka theory question. So definitely already theory question is there in the paper. Mention the 2 types of causes of variation in manufacturing process. So that is only 2 causes of variation in manufacturing process. One is called chance causes of variation and one is called assignable causes of variation. So this is question number 23rd. And question number 24, this is the inventory problem. So the given R is equal to 5,000 and C1 is equal to 2 C3 is equal to 200 per cycle. So therefore Q naught is equal to root 2R C3 by C1. This is the formula. So root 2 into 5000 into, so 200, so divided by, so 2 divided by 2. So finally Q naught is equal to 1000 units. So 1000 units. Q naught is equal to 1000 units. Section C. So we have a 2 main here. The first main 7 question you have to write 4. And the second main 4 question you have to write 2. So let me start. The 5-mark question, question number 25. Calculate consumer price index number by aggregative expenditure method. So weight is not here. So W is not here. So we're supposed to apply. So last year's formula. So aggregative expenditure method is equal to P01 is equal to summation P1 Q0 summation P0 Q0 multiply by 100. So we need to multiply. So P1 Q0, so P0 Q0. First identify the notation. This is P0, P1, Q0. So P1 Q0. So 8 into 20. So 160. 12 into 40. So 480. So 12 into 40. 800. 40 into 50. 2000. This total is 3440. P0 Q0. 4 into 20. So 80. 10 into 40. 400. 15 into 40. 600. And 25 into 50. 1250. The total of this 2330. Now aggregated expenditure method, last year's formula P1 Q0 3440 divided by 2330 multiplied by 100. So aggregated expenditure method is equal to 3440 divided by 2330 multiplied by 100, 147.63. 147.63. There is no comment here. So 2 mark, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 mark. So this is the first question for section C, question number 25. The consumer price index number, aggregate expenditure method formula is nothing but last year's because weight is not here. So that the aggregate expenditure method answer is 147.63. So similarly, question number 26, the binomial expansion method. The Newtons are binomial, but here they ask for binomial expansion method. So get ready. The first one, y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. Okay. Hence there are four known values. So y minus 1 to the power 4 is equal to 0. 4 in the sense 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So y0, y1, y2, y3, to y4, plus 1, y4, minus 4, y3, plus 6, y2, minus 4, y1, plus 1, y0 is equal to 0. Plus 1, y4, 30, minus 4, y3, so 21, plus 6, y2, so we want to find out, minus 4, y1, so 14, plus 1, y0, so 8. So this one take outside. So minus 6y2 is equal to. So minus 102 will get. Minus 102. So minus minus get cancelled. So 6y2 is equal to 102. So y2 is equal to 102 divided by 6. Therefore, y2 is equal to 17. So y2 we got 17 is the answer. Now similarly, we'll go for extrapolation. So 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. Write equation plus 1, y5, minus 4, y4, minus 6, y3, minus 4, y2, plus 1, y1 is equal to 0. Plus 1, y5, we want to find, minus 4, y4 is 30, minus 3, y3 is 21, minus 4, y2 is 17, plus 1, y1, so 14 is equal to 0. So take out this one. So this is -1 Wi-Fi is equal to, so -48. Minus get cancelled. So Wi-Fi is equal to 48. So Wi-Fi is equal to 48. Extrapolation answer 48. Interpolation answer is 17. +1 Wi-Fi minus 4 Y4 plus 6 Y3 minus 4 Y2 plus 1 Y1 is equal to 0. So Y2 Wi-Fi is 48 and Y1 is 17. Interpolation answer is 17. Extrapolation answer is 48. Okay. Now we'll move on to theoretical distribution question. Yeah. The probability of an arrow hitting a tree is 1/4. The 3 arrows are aimed at the tree. Find the probability that. So for given P is equal to 0.25, Q is equal to 0.75, so N is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. So PMF of binomial P of x is NCX P to the power of x, Q to the power n minus x, x follows 0, 1 to n. So P of x is equal to 3cx 0.25 to the power of x, 0.75 to the power 3 minus x, x follows 0, 1, 2, and 3. The first question, probability, no arrow hits the tree. So that is probability x equal to 0. That is equal to 3c0. So 0.25 to the power of 0, 0.75 to the power of 3 minus 0. So that is equal to 0.4219 is the answer. The second one, probability, 2 arrows hits the tree. Two arrows is the tree, nothing but probability x is equal to 2. That is equal to 3c2, 0.25 to the power of 2, 0.75 to the power 3 minus 2. The answer is 0.1406. 0.1406. So no arrows hit the tree, the binomial distribution. So 0.4219. 2 arrows hit the tree. So that is x is equal to 2, 0.1406. So very clear. Is the binomial distribution. Problem number 27. So problem number 28. This is also theoretical distribution. A basket has 10 mangoes, of which 6 are ripe. 3 mangoes are randomly selected from a basket. Find mean and variance of the number of ripe mangoes. Okay. So here given A is equal to 6, so B is equal to 4, N is equal to 3. So they ask mean and variance. So mean is equal to NA divided by A plus B. So 6 into 3 divided by A plus B is 10. 18 by 10 is 1.8. So variance NAB into A plus B minus N divided by A plus B the whole square of A plus B minus 1. That is equal to 3 into 6 into 4, open bracket, 10 minus 3 whole divided by 10 square, so 10 minus 1. So that is equal to variance of x the numerator answer is 504 divided by 900. Final answer is 0.56. So mean answer is 1.8 and variance answer is 0.56. So this is the 5-mark question, question number 28. Question number 29, the statistical inference chapter question. The standard deviation of the production of wheat assumed to be 10.02. A sample of 25 acres showed that the standard deviation is 8.2. Test at 1% level of significance whether the standard deviation of product of wheat is less than 10.2. So here n is equal to 25. Sigma is equal to 10.2. So S is equal to 8.2. Alpha 1%. Okay. So this is H naught. Sigma is sigma square is equal to 10.2 square. So H1 sigma square less than 10.2 square. So left tail test. The formula chi square cal is equal to n square by sigma naught square follows n minus 1 degrees of freedom. Chi square cal is equal to 25 into 8.2 the square divided by 10.2 square follows 24 degrees of freedom. So chi square cal is equal to 16.15. 16.15 follows 24 degrees of freedom. The critical value K1 is equal to 13.85. So chi-square cal is equal to 16.15 fall in the rejection region. So we reject H naught. Therefore, H1 sigma square less than 10.2 square. So this is question number 29. So this is inference question, chi-square test. Test number 1, test for given population variance. Next, OR2 question, question number 30 and question number 31. Okay. This is a northwest corner rule. Hence, so the above TP is balance. Summation of AI is equal to summation of BJ. We'll start cell number. So 1 comma 1 x11 is equal to minimum of 300 comma 75. Minimum is 75. So this goes to 0. This is 225. Now column 0 will move on to row. Cell number 1 comma 2 x12 is equal to minimum of 225 325 is equal to 225 the minimum. This goes to 0. This is 100. Now row 0 will move on to column. Cell number 2 comma 2 h22 is equal to minimum of 500 comma 100. So minimum is 100. So this goes to 0. This is 400. Now move on to row, column 0 will move on to row. cell number 2, 3, x23 is equal to minimum of 400, 500. Minimum is 400. This goes to 0. This is for 100. So now is row 0. We'll move on to column. Cell number 3, 3. x33 is equal to minimum of 600, 100. Minimum is 100. This goes to 0. This is for 500. So column 0, cell number 3, 4. x34 is equal to, so minimum of 500, 500. So minimum is 500. This is 0. This is also 0. So verify once all columns are 0. First one 75, 225, 100, 400, 100, 500. The total cost is equal to double summation Cij into Xij. That is equal to, open bracket, 75 into 25 plus 225 into 17 plus 100 into 10 plus 100 into 400, 400 into 18 plus 100 into 8 plus, so 500 into 13. The total cost is equal to rupees. So 75 into 25 plus 225 into 17 plus 10 into 100 plus 400 into 18 plus 100 into 8 plus 13 into 500. The final answer is 21,200. The total cost of this transportation problem is, so 21,200. So this is northwest corner rule method. So how many IBFs are there? Initial basic feasible solution. Initial basic feasible solution or x11 is equal to 75, x12 is equal to 225, x22 is equal to 100, x23 is equal to 400, x33 is equal to 100, x34 is equal to 500. Finally, total cost is 21,200. Now the next question is also OR. So that is a replacement problem. Okay. So the purchase price of a machine is 8,000. So C is equal to 8,000 rupees. And here's the given maintenance cost also given, resale value also given. Okay, ready to start. First one years, then maintenance cost, resale value, first one year, then maintenance cost, CI, and resale value, S of N. First year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CI, 500, 600, 800, 1,100, 1,500, 4,500, 3,500, 2,500, 1,500 to 500. The formula total cost is equal to P minus S of N plus summation C of I. First, we need to calculate summation C of I. So after that, P minus S of N. Then finally, total cost. So total cost, then total annual average cost. That is TAAC is equal to TC divided by N. With the first column, summation C of I, the 500, 500 plus 600, 1,100 plus 800, 1,900 plus 1,100, so 3,000, then 4,500. Okay, P minus S of N. P is only one value, S of N number of value. We need to subtract 8,000 minus 4,500. So 3,500. So 8,000 minus 3,500. So 4,500. 8,000 minus 1,000. 8,000 minus 2,500. So 5,500. 8,000 minus 1,500. 6,500. 8,000 minus 500. So 7,500. Okay. So summation of CI over P minus S of n is done. Now we should add both P minus S of n plus summation Ci. Okay. The first one, 4,000 to 5,600. 7,400, 9,500, to 12,000. Now TAAC, TC divided by N. 4,000 by 1 L, 4,000. 5,600 by 2, 2,800. 7,400 divided by 3, 2466.67. 9,500 by 4, 2,375. So 12,000 divided by 5, so 2,400. So which is the last minimum year? The fourth year, the machine should be replaced. The comment should be compulsory. At the end of fourth year, machine should be replaced. At the end of fourth year, machine should be replaced because this is the least one. So last minimum year, next year suddenly increases so that. So 2,375 with respect to of year 4 year, so that at the end of fourth year, machine should be replaced. So section C, second main. So question number 32 is the standard normal variant. Very simple. So this is compulsory question. So go for given first. Mean mu is equal to, so 3,000. Standard deviation sigma 500. Formula Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. So that is equal to x minus 3,000 divided by 500. Can go past one. Probability less than rupees 3,500. So that is equal to probability Z less than 3,500. So probability Z less than, x is pending here. We need to substitute 3,500. 3,500 minus 3,000 divided by 500. So probability Z less than plus 1. So plus 1. So less than is that you have to take 1 minus. So that is area from minus infinity to infinity minus area from plus 1 to infinity. That is equal to 1 minus, the plus 1 is 0.1587. 1587. That is equal to 0.8413. This is question number 32, section C, second main. The first answer is less than 3,500. That is 1 minus 0.1587, so 0.8413. Now we go second question. Probability between 2,500 and 3,500. So that is probability 2,500 less than Z less than 3,500. So substitute X 2,500 minus 3,000 divided by 500 less than Z less than 3,500 minus 3,000 divided by 500. So probability first minus 1 less than Z less than plus 1. So here area from minus 1 to infinity. So area from plus 1 to infinity. The area from minus 1 is 0.8413 minus 0.1587. Final answer is 0.6826. Even we can draw the bell-shaped diagram also. Minus 1 to infinity plus 1 to infinity. So 0.8413 minus 0.1587. Final answer is 0.6826. Correct? Okay. This is section C, question number 32, second main. The next question is inference question. So given N1 is equal to 80, N2 is equal to 40. This is large sample test. X bar 1 is equal to 54. X bar 2 is equal to 52. Sigma 1 square is equal to 16. sigma 2 square is equal to 25. So this test is for second test of last sample, test for equality of two sample mean. Hypothesis H naught mu1 is equal to mu2. H1 is a two-tailed test. Mu1 is not equal to mu2. So this is two-tailed test. So zcal is equal to formula x bar 1 minus x bar 2 divided by square root of sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square by n2. So alpha 1%. So zcal is equal to 54 minus 52 whole divided by root of 16 divided by 80 plus 25 divided by 40. That is equal to. Oh, this is sample eternal, sample variance. Okay, this is you're supposed to write S2 square. So S1 square, then S2 square. So here also formula. So S1 square to S2 square. The final answer is 2.20. 2.20. Zcal is equal to 2.20. Now level of significance alpha, so 1%. Critical value minus 2.58 plus 2.5. So zcal is equal to 2.20. So fall in the AR. So we accept H naught. H naught mu1 is equal to mu2. This is question number 33. Statistical inference. This is the last sample test. Test number 2, test for equality of two mean. Now question number 34, statistical quality control. So this is very simple question. They're asking 4 mark. Given lambda prime is equal to 4. So upper control limit lambda prime plus 3 into root of lambda prime, that is equal to 4 plus 3 into root of 4. So UCL central limit lambda prime, that is equal to 4. LCL lambda prime minus 3 into root of lambda prime, that is equal to 4 minus 3 into root of 4. So UCL UCL answer is 10. So LCL answer is -2. So LCL can't be negative. Make it as 0. Only this much you have to do. You'll get 5 marks. Look at that SQC. Very simple question they're asking this year. The UCL lambda prime plus 3 into root of lambda prime. Answer is 10. CL is lambda prime 4. And LCL is, we got negative value. So LCL can't be negative in SQC. So that make it as 0. The last question. So that is SQC. This is equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3. From 2, x plus y greater than or equal to 350 becomes x plus y is equal to 350. 2x plus y is equal to 600. Sorry. So lesser than or equal to 600 becomes 2x plus y is equal to 600. Now step number 2. First one, x plus y is equal to 350. Put y is equal to 0. What happened? X plus 0 is equal to 350. Finally, x is equal to 350. Put x is equal to 0. So 0 plus y is equal to 350. Y is equal to 350. X comma y. So 350 comma 350. Now second, 2x plus y is equal to 600. Put y is equal to 0. 2x plus 0 is equal to 600. Therefore, x is equal to 600 by 2. So x is equal to 300. Similarly, put x equal to 0. 0 plus y is equal to 600. Therefore, y is equal to 600. So 300 comma 600. Now we can draw the graph. Okay, the first point 350 comma 350. So x-axis highest is 350. y-axis, highest is 600. Post point 350, 350. Okay. This is equation is greater than or equal to. Look at that. Greater than or equal to. So outside the hot. Next second. So 300, 600. Okay. That is lesser than or equal to. Nothing but inside the horizon. Look at that, both black and red colors are coincide for this area. This is feasible region. So how many corner points are there? So 3 corner points. So A, B, and C. A point is 0, 350. B point is 0, 600. C point 250, 100. Two 50, 100. So corner point maximum Z is equal to 2x plus 3y. First A corner point 0, 350. B corner point 0, 600. C corner point 250, 100. Now we are able to maximize Z is equal to 2 into 0 plus 350 into 3. So 1050. So maximize Z is equal to 1800. So maximize Z is equal to 800. So they ask maximize. And these three, so maximize here. So maximize that is equal to 1800 when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 600. So this is the final answer. Last question of the question paper. Maximize that is equal to 1800 when x equal to 0, then y is equal to 600. Answer is 1800. This is the maximum number out of 3050, 1800 and 800. Guys, section D for 10 mark question. Question number 36. Following data, compute standardized death rate for village A and village B. Which village is more healthier? Okay, first you have to write two formula. STDR for A is equal to summation PA by summation P. STDR for B is equal to summation PB by summation P. So ASDR, age specific death rate is equal to DT by PT multiplied by 1000. First ready with P column. Then A, then B, then PA, PB. The first one, P, standard population, then A, then B, then PA, then PB. Okay, P1, standard population they given 6,000, 12,000, 8,000, 4,000. 68 by 4,000 into 1,000. You'll get ASDR for the village A, 17. 54 by 9,000 into 1,000, 6. 91 by 7,000 into 1,000, so 13. So 129 divided by 3,000 into 1,000, so 43. Now P into A, 17 into 6,000 is 1,02,000, 72,000, 1,04,000, 1,72,000. Similarly for B, 160 by 8,000 into 1,000, so that is 20. 65 by 13,000 into 1,000, 5. 100 divided by 10,000 into 1000, 10. 160 by 4,000 into 1000, 40. Then P into A over, then P into B. 1,20,000, 60,000, 80,000, 1,60,000. Now in summation P, 30,000. Summation P8, 4,50,000. Summation PB, 4,20,000. Okay. So finally, we are going to substitute and put your comment. History of A is equal to 4,50,000 divided by 30,000 is equal to 15. HDR5B is equal to 4,20,000 divided by 30,000 is equal to 14. So you have to write the comment. If they ask, if not, they ask, comment should be there. Town B is healthier because this is the lesser answer compared to A and B, village A and village B. Therefore, village B is healthier. So this is the 10 mark first question. So we'll move on to question number 37. So index number chapter. Okay, the question is show that Fisher index number satisfy time reversal test and factor reversal test for the following data. Okay. Now identify the first notation now. This is base year. This is current year. This is P0. This is Q0. P1. This is Q1. So ready with multiplication? Okay, the first one, P1, Q0, P0, Q0, P1, Q1, P0, Q1, P1, Q0, 15 into 14, 210, 20 to 20, 400, 15 into 30, 450, 13 to 25, 750. Now P0, Q0, 15 into 10, 150, 20 into 14, 280. Sorry, 30 into 17, 510. So 25 into 20, so 500. Now P1, Q1, 350, 20 into 30, 600, 15 into 45, 675, 30 into 32, 960. Next, P0, Q1, first one 250, 420, 765, 640. So we require total 250 plus 420 plus 765 plus 640, 2075. 350 plus 600 plus 675 plus 960, 2585. 150 plus 280 plus 510 plus 500, 1440. 210 plus 400 plus 450 plus 750. So 1810. So this is the total for that. Now we move on to prove it. PRT, FRT are satisfy what? Equal to PRT is equal to P01 into P10 is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 1. Now Fisher formula into then root P0 Q1 by P1 Q1 into P0 Q0 divided by P1 Q0 is equal to 1. Cost data 1810 divided by 1440 into 2585 divided by 2075. Then substitute here 2075 divided by 2585 multiply 1440 divided by 1810 is equal to 1. Get cancelled. 2075 get cancelled. 1440 get cancelled. So root 1 into root 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, 1 is equal to 1. So Fisher Price index number satisfied. Time reversal test. So similarly, FRT. First FRT formula P01 into Q01 is equal to P1 Q1 by summation P0 Q0. The first part Fisher formula is ready. Here P is equal to Q, Q is equal to P. So just apply quantity formula. So 2585 divided by P0 Q0 1440. 2585 divided by 2075. Okay, what are the term get cancelled? 1810 2075 2075. Okay, the double term is that directly I'm gonna write 2585 divided by 1440 whole square is equal to 2585 divided by 1440. This root get cancelled. 2585 divided by 1440 is equal to 2585 divided by 1440. So Fisher satisfy factor reversal test. So this is question number 37 proof. Now we'll move on to question number 38. Yeah, here we have a two question. Calculate the trend value for 3 yearly moving averages. And for the following time series data, fit a linear trend. Okay. So ready with data. Okay. The first one, year. Second, sales. First year, 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2008. Sales, 18, 21, 20, 16, 17, 16, 21, 20, 19. The first column title, the yearly moving total. The yearly moving averages. First 3 years, middlemost year, there is a gap 59. Next 3, 57. Next 3, 53. Next 49. Next 54. Next 57. Last one 60. There is a positional gap. So 59 by 3. 19.66. So 19. 17.66. 16.33. 18. 19. 20. Able to write the comment. The above time series data shows cyclical trend. Okay, comment is compulsory for 1 mark. This is for 2 mark. This is for 2 mark. And comment should be a 1 mark. So this is for 3 yearly moving averages. Similarly, now they ask fitting a straight line. So I'm going to erase this one. First, we are able to write the normal equation. So a plus bx summation y is equal to na plus b summation x. Summation xy is equal to a summation x plus b summation x squared. So if summation x equal to 0, so a is equal to summation y by n, b is equal to summation xy by summation x squared. So this is the normal equation, and this is the question. For the time series data with a linear trend by the method of least squares. So years 1980, 84, 88, 92, 96, 2000, and production also they give up like 16, 20, 19, 14, 18, 21. So these are the normal equation. We are going to start first. Then after that, ready with table. First one, years. Then sales, X, X square, then XY. Years 1, 1980, 84, 88, 92, 96, 2000. Sales 16, 20, 19, 14, 18, 21. First we go for X, X square, then X into Y. Look at the 10 is even now. So minus 1, 1, minus 3, 3, minus 5, 5. So 25, 9, 1, 1, 9, 25. So X into Y. So minus 80. So minus 60, minus 19. So 14, 54, 105. Summation XY, summation X square, summation Y required. 16 plus 20 plus 19 plus 14 plus 18 plus 21. So 108. Summation x square 25 plus 9 plus 10. So 35 plus 35, 70. Now x into y, minus 80, minus 60, minus 90, 14, 54, 105. So answer is 14. Now a is equal to summation y by 108 by 6. So that is equal to 18. Similarly, b is equal to summation x square by summation x square. So 14 by 70. That is equal to 0.2. Finally, we are going to get an equation y is equal to a plus bx. So we are going to substitute that. So y is equal to 18 plus 0.2 into x. So this is the final answer. So this is question number 38. So two questions here. One question for 5 mark, 3 yearly. Another question for 5 mark for fitting straight line. Thank you.